All right, how you doing? So, the parable of the workers in the vineyard, how does that actually play out to reality of our times and circumstance? Well, let's just say at the moment we're working 48 weeks and you get a 4 week holiday. That's our enslavement in this Kali Yuga, this world's order, right? That basically, as a pay to earn worker, you're working 48 weeks for a 4 week holiday, or you're self employed and you're working the same amount of time, 48 weeks for a 4 week holiday, maybe. Give or take being self-employed. But as a pay-as-you-earn worker, let's just go with that. You know, you're working 48 weeks for a 4 week holiday, pretty much, rule of thumb. Our freedom from this world's order of monetary world order is to work 13 weeks by 4 people. There's 4 seasons in the world we know naturally. We work like the spiritual nature that we're in. So every 13 weeks you get one new person working that same duty, right? This is how you do it. So you, by removing money, it was basically separates the wheat from the chaff in what's worth keeping. It's the greatest straightening you ever see on what's worth keeping as a duty. You remove money, you'll soon see what's worth keeping to serve or not, right? Once we've got to that point, and it's non-monetary or clearing all debts, no one's losing their place or getting evicted because we've closed down a duty that's not worth it because it's chaff in a free world. It doesn't matter, right? Yeah, you don't lose nothing, unlike now it's pernicious and you do, right? That is how we change things, right? So what happens is when we figured out what we don't need and when what we do keep here, all the locals cover all the duties, 13 weeks by 4 people, and all jobs. Now, if their careers, you don't mind doing 26 weeks or 39 weeks, because that is basically putting a high definition of what exactly is a career in a free world. It's for you to work free. So that 1 hour that Jesus talks about is really 13 weeks, and that 8 hours is really 26 weeks to 39 weeks per annum of how much you really want to put into working in a thing, because it's a career. Not most of us will never have a career in a free world. Most of them have a career now. Only 5% of the world has a real career, a full-time public service where they're soul satisfied, right? So in a non-monetary world, it will be the same. So our original resolution and compensation is, in the Krita Yuga flow states, is that you only work 13 weeks for free and you get 39 weeks back for yourself and everything is free for you. That's the eternal reward while on earth, you see, and that's what makes a Krita Yuga, right? Think about it. No, because this is our way, and this is our way about beating systems when you bring down governments, which eventually, by lawful rebellion, by hitting 51% no vote, we will be doing, which is step 1, right? Which is don't vote. And then to get to where I'm talking about step 4 is to bring in this 3913, this natural seasonal template, into human resources and replacing it, the 48-4 that we're in now. You see, that's how we do it. So step 3 is to become non-monetary and clear all debts and consolidate all housing and all industry into the first estate. See, so whenever we close down industries in the non-monetary free world, you're not losing your place because all debts are cleared, right? And you don't have to be evicted because you're not paying for anything for your housing. Everything's free for you. Do you understand? This is safe as houses movement. Do you understand that? If you get with what I'm saying, give us a like, comment, spread the word, if it holds water with you. All right, have a nice day.